This is a video on the jsRevolution multi-versioning functionality. We don't mind saying that jsRevolution's multi-versioning functionality is probably the biggest paradigm changer in the history of JavaScript because it allows multiple versions of classes to run simultaneously within the same application. Unlike other frameworks which may claim multi-versioning functionality, jsRevolution's is actually worth using because it's so easy to implement. Each of the versions are stored within the deploy directory with its own unique name. The jsRevolution build tool is what makes this possible. It's impossible to overstate the business impact and strategic advantages of jsRevolution's multi-versioning. Developers in one part of the application will no longer break code used by other parts of the application. And QA testers may now focus on the new Delta code rather than retesting the entire code base, which substantially increases test coverage with fewer testing resources. Finally, the promise of agile development can become viable, even at an enterprise level.
In this video, we're discussing multi-versioning. Here you can see that we have a person class, and here's the fully qualified name, and you can see that its version is 0.9.0. And now we'll run an example to show that class being used. Okay, so here we are. We're going to create an object of type person that is 0.9.0. We go to the constructor, we come back, we've instantiated an object of that type. Now we will add code for the second version or for another version. And here we go. And here you can see that we have a second version of the person class, and you can see that here it's 0.9.1, it's 0.9.0. You can also see that the 0.9.0 class only has a single function in it, where the 0.9.1 class has two functions in it. And we will make sure that we have breakpoints in both constructors. And we will now create the classes. So here we're going to create one, and we call the appropriate constructor 0.9.0. And we have that one. We've instantiated an object there. Here we'll call the other constructor 0.9.1. And then we will go into the first object 0.9.0, and here we'll go into the new version that we just created, and we see that we go into that version, and you see here is the end of an example of multi-versioning.
You have just seen a video on the jsRevolution multi-versioning functionality. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be on some of the additional features of the jsRevolution framework.